arthrokinematics of the thumb joint. The thumb joint is made up of two articulating sites. We have the trapezium, and then we have the first metacarpal. Now, this articulating site, this joint, is a saddle joint. What does that mean? That means that each of the two surfaces that come in contact with each other have a concave and a convex structure. Remember, C for concave, and we have the convex structure. Now, to understand the movements of the thumb, we need to understand what directions they each move and what they're called. So, for example, if my thumb moves towards my pinky, that movement is called flexion. If my thumb goes the opposite direction, that movement is called extension. Now, if it goes out towards the camera, we call that movement abduction. Or if it comes back to where we started the movement, that's called adduction. Now, depending on which one of those four movements we're talking about, the roll and slide mechanism changes. For example, if we're talking about flexion, what was flexion? That was my thumb going towards my pinky. In this case, we have a concave first metacarpal moving over a convex trapezium. Remember, trapezium is the carpal bone that comes in contact under the first digit, under the thumb. Trapezium, thumb, that's how you can remember it. So we're going back to flexion. We have concave moving on convex. So roll and slide happens in the same direction. In this case, we call that a medial or ulnar roll and slide. Now, in contrast to that with extension, then we would have a lateral or radial roll and slide mechanism, right? We have concave moving on convex, so the roll and slide happens in the same direction. Now, when we're talking about abduction, my thumb going towards the camera, in that case, the anatomy changes, and we have a convex structure moving over a concave. So we would have opposite roll and slide. In this case, we would have a palmar or ventral or anterior roll, and we would have a posterior glide. So one more time, with abduction, we start here. My thumb is going towards the camera, so we would have an anterior or ventral or palmar roll and a dorsal glide. That was a quick review of the movements and the arthrokinematics of the thumb joint.